We can actually keep our teeth for life if we look after them.
So Neil, as dentists, our patients often come to us with lots of questions because there's so much information out there, so I thought we'd do a little myth-busting session. So let's start off with, should you rinse after you brush your teeth?
Well, I think the professional view is that the action of the toothpaste, especially fluoride, should be allowed to continue after you've brushed your teeth, so you shouldn't rinse out with water after you've brushed your teeth. So I've got one for you. Brushing harder cleans better.
This is a tricky one because obviously you want to be really thorough, but actually that hard brushing kind of technique and scrubbing, you're damaging the enamel over a period of time, and if anything it's actually going to make your teeth a little bit yellow because that enamel's going to wear away and you're going to get this yellow shine through of the substance underneath, which is called dentine.
Yeah, and what about, the action of manual toothbrushing versus electric toothbrushing?
So this is a question I get a lot, and it's really difficult because the studies show if you brush well, 2 minutes a day with a proper technique with a manual toothbrush, it's just as good as an electric toothbrush. But the reality is people don't tend to concentrate when they're doing their brushing, so that's where an electric toothbrush is superior. And when we're talking about kind of hardness of brushing, a lot of newer electric toothbrushes have a sensor that tells you when you're brushing too hard, so it kind of gives you that guidance over when you may be causing damage to your teeth.
Yeah, and I think the action's really important, isn't it? So to use your electric toothbrush not like a manual toothbrush, to let the action of the toothbrush take place rather than you trying to force it.
Exactly.
Because that's what it's made for.
Exactly. I've got a good one here.
Okay.
We lose teeth naturally as we get older.
Well, that's a really interesting one. People think that your teeth fall out. There are some animals where the teeth do naturally grow and fall out and they get replaced. But for us, when our permanent teeth come through, we can actually keep our teeth for life. If we look after them, there's no reason why they should fall out. I mean, my mother is 93 years old and she's got her own teeth. I've got plenty of patients in their 90s and they're still looking after their teeth, and there's no reason why they shouldn't last them out. So no, your teeth don't automatically fall out as you get older. Only if you don't look after them.
Exactly. You only brush the teeth you want to keep.
That's right. I've got one for you here. If your gums bleed, you should stop brushing.
This is completely the wrong thing you should be doing. If your gums are bleeding, it's a sign of inflammation. So if anything, we need to be brushing more thoroughly and taking more care, really, to kind of clean that area and make sure it stops bleeding. So yeah, if it's bleeding, you actually need to not avoid it, face it front on and give it a good clean, or go to the dentist if you're concerned. Yeah,
it's always that balance, isn't it? Because some patients come in and they're really fastidious about their cleaning, and they say to me, I was started to bleed and you told me that you really have to look after it, so I've been really digging at it, and I have a look and I think actually they've caused a bit more damage because they've really gone at it too hard. So it is finding that balance, isn't it, between making sure you look after them and knowing that bleeding gums is not normal.